What's good, my people? We're back again for another one on this Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Of course, if you're new to this channel, I'm your boy Mystelics, and this is where boy tends to give his reactions on a number of things taking place in Dominica and the Caribbean and the rest of the world by extension. Now, guys, with that said, we're gonna be reacting to this one here that took place in Dominica, and of course, these individuals that you've seen right there, guys. Let me see if I can brighten them up for you guys. These guys are what you call heroes in Dominica today, guys. Not today, but yesterday. These guys are heroes, and you might be wondering, why exactly are these guys heroes? Well, because they went into the heights of the dense forests of Dominica to go in search and look for people who went in search to look for people who were missing. Yes, guys, if you think I'm kidding, it's pretty much written right there, guys. So the police officers and firemen, the search rescue team guys, who went to rescue the allegedly missing 3 people, are now missing. That was some time back. I think that was about 2 or 3 days ago, guys. They were missing, guys. So now 3 people are now missing. Presently, there are 28 people missing, including the 3 campers that went missing. So you had a plethora of police individuals and firemen who went in search to look for the 3 campers, camp individuals who went on segment 8, I believe it is, and they went missing, guys. So these individuals that you've seen went in search of these individuals, and they did find them, guys. So huge congratulations, round of applause goes out to these individuals right there. These 5 individuals who went out in search of the people who went in search for the people who were missing and ended up missing, even though they went to search for the people who were missing, and everybody in that group ended up missing together. This is crazy right there. The search rescue team went missing, guys. Of course, these 5 individuals, as you see right there, guys, who formed part of the search team, made it out safe tonight. That was yesterday. Through the Bells wet area, guys. I guess these individuals, they left the rest of the group who decided to stay. Of course, they found them, and of course, they decided to take the journey and made it out safely. The other crew, the other 28 individuals, I believe it is, they decided to stay wherever they are and wait till I guess all the help came. Oh, the help came, guys. It was helicopter, and of course the helicopter from St. Lucia, I believe it is. I tell you, guys, there's so much things needed to be desired. Oh, by the way, talking about the very incident involving drones. If we had sent drones up in the sky looking for these individuals, I think we would have found them. What do you think, guys? What do you think? If we send drones up into the sky searching the area for where these individuals went, I bet you that these 28 or these they say 3, so 28 minus 3 is 25. So these 25 individuals who went in search for these 3 individuals would not end up missing as well. I could be wrong, correct me, but I guess that the drone lady, the dronologist, what's her name, Octavia Alfred, she probably did know this. She probably didn't know that. She talk about agriculture and this kind of things there, and then she say about, by the way, guys, it's not a plane, a hot air balloon, I wanted to say. A hot air balloon in the last thing. But anyways, guys, considering the whole situation, we must give these guys a round of applause. Give this video a thumbs up for them. Congratulations, they are indeed the true heroes of Dominica for 2021. These individuals decided to go and search for the people who went to search for the people who were missing, and of course they decided to come back, make it all the way back through Bells. And of course, as you see, guys, we commend them. This is MO News right there. Big up MO News for this information. We commend them for their hard work and dedication on the search and rescue mission. We continue to pray for those who are still up in the heights. So the individuals, them stayed up in the heights, and I tell you, these are the people who were there. They decided, they're walking too much. No coronavirus. Anyways, guys, the point is that these individuals, the police and firemen, they went out in search. I suspect they need some type of markers, man. You know when you go in and search and you don't know exactly where you're going, and you need something to mark where you're going. They need some markers, man. Give them people some markers so they can mark an X on a tree or something, so when they go in, they can actually follow back the marking that they came from, because it's clear to really see that these individuals did not know exactly where they were going, but they go and search, and they end up missing in this regard right there. There's something else here. Anyways, guys, So this happened today, guys, and the rest of the search and rescue team, comprising fire officers, police officers, forestry officials, and those who went off track on the trail, are being transported via helicopter, guys. And this is the helicopter right there below this thing. So it is interesting that we're seeing helicopters coming down Dominica. And you swear that this helicopter is Dominican's own. Apparently we have mansions, we have all kind of crazy thing going on in Dominica, but we do a helicopter to do search and rescue just in case. But Maguesa, we have drones in the area. Let's use the drones now, somebody. People get afraid to use drones or something. Who's the person that filmed that now? Guys, if you start shooting something, leave the thing in the same area. Well, no man, why you turning the thing for? Anyways, this helicopter, I believe, came from St. Lucia, and I think they said that it was transporting 3x3. So the individuals, there's a lot of turns they have to take to transport these individuals back and forth. But I'm just happy that everybody's safe and sound, guys. But considering the amount of money that we actually utilizing in Dominica, I think $64,000 a month. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay, guys? Let us be logical about this whole thing. If we had $64,000 and helicopter, let's say a helicopter is about $200,000, I believe in 5 months we could be able to get a helicopter. I mean, we're much in need of it. What do you think about that? Especially when you have to transport people because our medical facility is not working properly. We have to transport people. Okay? So we need a helicopter. You agree with me or you disagree with me? If you disagree with me, give this video a thumbs up. If you agree with me, give this video a thumbs up, guys. If we need a helicopter, I'm talking about, if we need it, give this video a thumbs up. If we don't need it, give a thumbs down. Because apparently we seem to be going all over the Caribbean islands, where each other Caribbean islands has a helicopter. Martinique has a helicopter. St. Lucia has a helicopter. Dominica don't have no helicopter. Guadeloupe have a helicopter, and we're in between. And we don't have no helicopter. There's another time that the helicopter came to pick up some more individuals right there, guys. And it's rather interesting, the whole situation there, man. I'm seeing them rescuing people, man. And they could actually utilize drones to go and do the very same thing to guide people or something like that. Not true. I mean, we have to use our head and thing. You don't have to pay. Who's going to pay? Well, then again. The question is, who is going to pay St. Lucia for the helicopter? For the gas and the time and those kind of things. Who's going to pay them for that? Who you think going to pay them? The government? No. You that going to pay them with your taxpayers' money. These are some of the individuals. I think these are some of the individuals who went in search. Oh, look, guys, look, they mark well in people business. Espionage. That's espionage. They mark well in people business. Espionage taking place there. Boy, I tell you, boy. Yeah, so these guys, I think this is another set that they're doing. What's going on right there? But yeah, guys, we could actually utilize drones to see people who are missing and this kind of things there, which is interesting. I guess that, you know, to prevent people from going missing, especially when they have no clue about the particular area that they go in. By the way, guys, we actually went in search of some Ross medical people, not medical people, a student that decided to go on a escapade. I think it's segment 9, that's up Salisbury area, and he ended up missing for a while. So we had to go and search for him. We actually contacted one of the tour guides and we went up in that area, and later that night we found him and everything like that. And I know you guys are interested in this one, but guys, I really think it's important that we think on a wider scope of things, not just saying, you know, oh, drones and this thing. You can actually utilize drones in certain forms to do certain things. Okay, guys, that is just my whole point in this regard. Instead of having these individuals who had no idea where they were going and ended up missing in this regard right there. It is what it is. A number of days they actually went missing, guys. As you can see, it's only this morning they transport these individuals out there in this regard. Now, guys, a lot of people are concerned about the very situation in this regard right there. Hold on, guys. Hold on a minute. Okay, guys, I am back. I had to put something in addition to this thing right there. But a lot of people are saying that this lady is out of line for saying, you know, about pam-pam lady and this kind of things. They can shake your pam-pam lady and kind of something there. Obviously, it is the same lady that's talking about drones the other day, guys. This is the Minister of Education right there, guys. It's interesting that she's back in my story once again, guys. This lady made a statement for which went viral, guys. She went viral as if she she has a problem. Anyways, look, this is what she said right there.
So you're going to take your letter and say you get scholarship. And that is what we are facing now at the ministry. Everybody looking as if it's a scholarship they have. But if your letter says that the government, you were on a 2-year program, the letter says the government will cover the tuition and your housing and living expenses for year 1, you have to check up your PAMPALAM and look for year 2.
So she stated this very statement right there as the Minister of Education, stating you have to shake up your PAMPALAM right there. But let's go back to the whole thing. Now, guys, I like to be overall in me. You know I rule already, guys. You guys know I rule already. So let us go over the whole thing right there.
So you're going to take your letter and say you get scholarship.
So when the government gives scholarships and these kind of things there, you need to read the letter properly. You need to understand what the letter is saying, what exactly is the government sponsoring, and so forth and so forth. So this is what the lady had to say in this regard.
And that is what we are facing now at the ministry.
Because everybody believes that they're getting full scholarship. Hey, woo, we vote for you. Full scholarship. I get scholarship for video card study.
Everybody looking as if it's a scholarship they have.
It is a scholarship because if you're sponsoring somebody, the sponsorship isn't a scholarship, guys. I could be wrong. Let me know.
But if your letter says that the government, you were on a 2-year program, the letter says the government will cover the tuition and your housing and living expenses for year 1.
So if the letter that you are signed and the government has signed stating that they have given or they will be giving you sponsorship for 1 year, you do a 2-year program, you know, but they sponsor it doesn't make much sense to me. But a friend of mine actually explained it to me, and I'll help you guys understand it a bit better. So you are going to do a 2-year program, and the government told you they're gonna be sponsoring the 1 year, the first year, right? So they sponsor the first year for you, and they will be covering pretty much everything. The second year, you then have to figure out how you're gonna make it on your own. However, according to a friend of mine, my friend stated that how do I say this? So after year 1 is over and you have done well, you can then reapply. That is what my friend told me. You can then reapply to the very situation, you can reapply to the government to then give you another scholarship for another year. Okay, so that is what I think they're talking about based of the letter, or what I understood right there. But it seems like nobody knew about this very situation right there. Nobody knew about this. I think only people knew about this the last time when the government say, oh, when they come back, some people not going to get the scholarship and this kind of things there again. Because a lot of people, I don't know anybody who knew about this very situation right there. It's either people not reading, or it's either they're not explaining properly what exactly the scholarship is for, or what. But I guess you have to do well in school for them to give you another scholarship for another year. However, she's stating that they will give you a scholarship for 1 year, but the second year, they're not explaining nothing like this. This is why I'm telling you, the Minister of Education, she needs to go. She needs to be fired. She needs to be put on the side, because she's not explaining that you guys need to do well and then you can reapply for another year. I didn't hear her say that, and I was watching the full video, which they actually took down, by the way. They took down because this lady was talking a set of craziness right there. But she did not fully explain it properly for individuals to understand. Instead, she said,
you have to shake up your PAMPALAM and look for year 2.
You have to shake up your PAMPALAM and look for year 2. Now, a number of persons are saying that means some sexual thing. They're saying that she meant that you need to go and play the harlot, probably in the school, for you to get the money for you to do this thing. You need to go and be old people, old men, get a sugar daddy or something for to shake up your PAMPALAM, man. Shake up your PAMPALAM. Now I'm thinking to myself, based on what individuals were saying out there, I hope that doesn't apply to them boys, because them boys will have to go and shake up their PAMPALAM too. That is tough, especially in the United States. You will have a lot of people that want to see boys shaking up their PAMPALAM to get a few dollars here and there. In the United States, it's a real crazy place up there, no, brothers and sisters. They will love this thing, especially those funny man people, them rainbow people out there. You would, boy, you be careful out there, brothers and sisters. Them fellas, be careful, fellas who can shake up PAMPALAM and sit. Oh, fellas, be careful. Anyways, I don't think is that she was really say. I mean, I'm thinking, let me listen again.
You have to check up your PAMPALAM for year 1. You have to shake up your pampalam and look for year 2.
You have to shake up your pampalam. So I'm guessing you have to shake up yourself and try to see how you can make the money for you to get money, for you to pay for your own way. You see what I'm saying? You see how it doesn't connect? Instead, she says that you have to do well in school and then you can reapply or something like that. She's not saying these things. I didn't hear her say anything like that. And I saw some clippings of it. I didn't see the whole thing. But apparently, this statement apparently made them take down the whole thing. They could have edited it and put it back up. They take down the whole thing because they realized not only that, she said some other crazy stuff as well. They took down the thing. I was actually going to get more information for me to put this thing out there. But based on my understanding of this whole thing right there, guys, she's wrong in this. She's dead wrong. Either she meant you have to shake up yourself and whatnot. Who knows what you can do in America for you to shake up yourself, for you to go and pay for your second year. She never, from my knowledge, I never hear her say anything like that. You guys can correct me, the individuals who were there. You guys can correct me. But hey, it's not just me alone, guys. Trevor Johnson. Well, look it there. Like, before I go to Trevor Johnson, guys, this is Trevor Johnson. But before I go to him, this is apparently what the individual from the Margot thing. By the way, guys, if you are offering this kind of thing, shouldn't the representative of Margot be there? I mean, the people want him to represent them. Why are they using other people who are... Anyways, and people just go into thing, and it's not only representative. Anyways, guys, good day, everyone. There's somebody that's there. I am new to this social media thing. If you're new to this social media thing, go and take a class, man. Go and take a class before you come and make magic out of yourself. I just signed up for Facebook today. I am not a fan of it, but I could not just sit there and allow the United Workers Party supporters and the callers of Q95 to take such informative eye-opening. Which informative eye-opening? They're pretty much telling you, you don't get in scholarship for 2 years. It's 1 year, and then you have to go and shake your pampalam afterwards. What is informative about that whole situation right there? I mean, people who are studying and whatnot will be scared a bit. They will be scared a bit because, to me, from my knowledge of what I saw, she never explained properly what she meant by go and shake up your pampalam, do well in school, and then if you have a 3.5 or 4 point GPA, then they can give you another scholarship like that. I never heard her say anything like that. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm saying from what I know right there. Okay? Anyways, so it's not everybody was saying, why would she say such a thing? You are minister of education, and you're talking to people can shake up the pampalam. That is the best thing you can do as a minister of PAM. Anyways, guys, don't read that rest of that craziness there. They will say 100, they were close to 100 fifth formers. Oh, 100 fifth form college, and I guess less interested young people at the meeting. Everybody, of course there will be interesting young people there. People want to leave. People want to leave to see how they got the elevator. Get the heck out of here, man. There's nothing for them in Dominica. What is there for young people to do in Dominica, guys? Young people want to do agriculture because they don't see the incentive for them to... I mean, some people... Let me take that back because I know a few young people who want to do agriculture, but there's not much incentive for them. So, I mean, what people doing in Dominica... especially understanding that the agricultural sector has been turned over to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, being the regional basket, agricultural basket for the Caribbean. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they say they don't sell in passport. Anyways, let's leave that alone. But let's go to Torsi. And Torsi pretty much says, shares the same sentiment as me, minus him calling PM and this kind of thing. That is not our PM, that is Volley. Volley, that happening. Anyways, my PM, I still believe you should fire the Minister of Education. Of course, she needs to be fired. Although I believe she did not mean any harm. I also believe so, but her wording was off, man. She just makes too many unforced errors, of course. Too many. Did they tell you about drone bombing? Boy, she's becoming a disgrace. Of course she is a disgrace, apparently. And that is the best candidate you decided to put there. They must change that lady. If they don't change that lady, you're foolish. Security is a fool. If you leave that lady inside there, Minister of Education, not there we. That should be the height of the height we. Anyways, go shake up your pampalam really meant get off your butt and try to help yourself. No doubt about it. I think a lot of people feel like they are entitled. They get the Americanized system in them. They want to feel entitled. Go and shake up yourself. Go and see how you can help yourself to see if you can make money. But apparently they are abandoning you for year 2. you know, but you have to do well and then try to apply and this kind of things there. That is what a friend of mine explained to me, because a lot of people did not get that very sentiment right there. I know of well-off students who left their flats at 3 in the morning to go pluck chicken to earn money for Tossie. What? Who can pluck chicken early in the morning? I guess that is way back. That is probably 50 years ago, Tossie. Tossie, 50 years ago. Not today. People can work online, try their best to do a number of things. It's not a grand amount of money, but you can still try to elevate yourself right there. Especially if you get your thing. There's ways and means to work into the system without actually needing the government to help you. And a lot of persons don't seem to know that. Of course. Yeah. Anyways, however, the facial expression of this minister added to many unforced errors have made her position untenable. Call me later. Anyways, yeah. So that is what Tosi had to say right there. This person, Ronnie, also made a great point in this regard. No wonder Dominica has never been able to move forward or move an inch forward under this government. Instead, it has regressed significantly in every aspect. And tell me if that is a lie, guys. Tell me which aspect in Dominica has gone forward. Which aspect? The only aspect I can see, honestly and truthfully, is the apartment aspect. They build apartments for people because people cannot build it themselves because the economy is not functioning properly. And that is as a result on the fault of the very Prime Minister himself, who is then enriching himself, taking from the very poor people $64,000 a month to then live in a mansion that has absolutely nothing to do with the elevation of Dominica. But they say he deserves it. Reginald say he deserves it. Not true. We don't see how he deserves it, but hey, it is what it is. These guys were never about country. That's true. They are all about themselves. I mean, if a partner from overseas, two of them get $60 million from the Kepinski thing, and another partner claimed that he needed to get his own, and I think he got about $30 million US that they know. Dominica CBI money they take and they build in that thing, and they say that is the amount of money they have to claim for themselves. 260 million, 120 plus 30, $150 million went outside. Yet still people complaining about, oh, I cannot get my money, they can't give us proper scholarship. 150 million, you know what $150 million worth of scholarship can do? Send the whole of Dominican story. That is what it can do. The old people have can get story too. But hey, it is what it is, brothers and sisters. Given the right schooling and everything like that. But of course, it's true. If you look at the state of Dominica, everything is regressing, it's going backwards. What is going forward in Dominica? What? People are eager when they hear about people getting scholarship to go overseas and study. That is an opportunity for them to leave. The amount of Dominicans, oh guys, the amount of Dominicans who have left and do not want to come back. Labor rights, I know themselves. They say they labor rights because of their parents, and their parents get incentive from government, so they say they labor rights. But underneath, they're not labor rights because I just talk to them and they see what's going on. But when it comes to election, or their parents are things, so they have to pretend as if they labor rights. There's a number of folks like that. Even some of the ministers. Let me leave that there. Let me leave that there. People scared decide he can fire some people. But they need to fire that lady. It's obvious that Dominica is not going forward. It is very obvious. And when you have incompetent people leading ministries, what do you expect to happen? Utter chaos must happen. This lady is speaking about drones the other day. She has no clue what the heck she's talking about. But she's speaking on drones and they allowed her. And if you allowed her to speak on drones and she has no idea, then the people who allowed her to do that are equally as responsible for the foolishness that she has uttered. Okay? So she might know a little thing here and there for her stuff in education, all this kind of something there. She might not mean what the people took it for. But you as an educational minister, that should never be here. That should never be. But regardless of what you meant, my lady, you did not explain the thing properly. I had to get it from a friend to understand the whole logistics between the whole 1 year. But people also need to read their thing. Read your letters as well. So it's equally your responsibility as students to read the letter that you're given to understand what you are getting scholarships for or sponsorships for. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts in this whole situation right there? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. But I really do think that this lady needs to be fired, man. The utter foolishness that coming out from her mouth is ridiculous. But hey, and people who like to tell me about UWP and this kind of things there, please send UWP videos for me to react to. a lot of you guys are saying, oh, I hope you not use UWP and DLP. I don't know those things. Send. This is the problem that I'm having. When you tell people to send videos for you and they're not sending it, and the utter chaos you see in comments from one side of the team, they then say, oh, you one-sided. Well, send the UWP videos for me, please. I would like them. Thank you. Anyways, guys, with all that said, what are your thoughts in this whole regard? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. This is pretty much all about us for this here reaction on this here Mystelics Reacts. And of course, give this video a thumbs up. Like I said before, the indie video was in front there. These are them right there, guys. The heroes of Dominica of 2021. Big up yourself right there. It's just sad that the rescuers needed rescuing. This is crazy. But I'll see you guys in the next Mystelics Reacts next time.